everything to us.
But you agree with him.
And I told him not to do it.
But you agree with him that Jimmy Dore is
no. This was pre-Jimmy going full right wing, full lunatic.
Yeah.
Okay,
but
on that particular issue they were debating about, I agreed with Sam and not Jimmy. I don't mind him saying, "Hey, I don't agree with Jimmy." What I minded is him saying, "Oh, Jimmy is terrible and bad intent and blah blah blah."
Yeah,
but brother, he hadn't even done that yet.
He disagrees with Jimmy Dore on this particular whichever
he
issue.
Did it with
what was it
intent,
on?
Haas.
What was it on?
He says, I don't even remember. It's irrelevant. What he says is he literally told me I try to take other people's audience by getting into their basically next to their algorithm, right? So if you've got a guy like that who has bad intent, you're saying if you deem him right wing, you should attack him. But if you deem him left wing, you should let him lie about you. You should let him call you every name in the book.
No.
You should let him pretend he represents the left when he doesn't represent the left. He doesn't represent
listen to me,
Democrats. You should let him trick people into thinking that the Democrats are super unpopular, that the left wing is super unpopular. No, I'm not going to let him trick people into thinking that.
Okay. Listen,
where I draw the line is bad intent.
Yeah, when I have disagreements with any number of different people on any other networks, I say ultimately I don't care. We are aligned in this fight. We care about protecting undocumented immigrants. We care about protecting trans people, and I'm not going to pay too much attention to this because ultimately I don't give a shit if there are disagreements. I have disagreements with my friends all the fucking time. Ultimately, if I think someone is almost entirely aligned with me on a lot of these key issues, then I see no reason.
And they call you a Nazi and a grifter. You say, okay, fuck it.
It doesn't matter. People call me. Yes.
Okay.
People call me all of it.
Okay.
I think it's ridiculous that if it's coming from the right, then you can use that as an opportunity to show why they're fucking ridiculous.
No, but let's get back to politics. So why does anybody think we're extreme, right? Why does anybody think the left is extreme? Because they have a whole bunch of hosts that they could point to and thought leaders and people online.
Yeah, myself included.
Right, that they point to and they go, look at these extreme positions that they have. So that taints the rest of the left. And that is counterproductive, it's unfair, and it's inaccurate. So stop pretending the most extreme positions are the most left-wing positions. They are not. They're the least representative of the left.
I think hyper-focusing on what the right is considering to be the most extreme positions is only giving it more air for no reason.
So, look, guys, I want to respond to him, so I want to wait till he gets back, but... So I'll say it this way. Number one, there's the thing Haas is right about is there's so much more that we agree on than we disagree on. And that is why I get mad when people pretend that the disagreements are the only things that matter. So I'm not the one pretending that. The people that attacked us said, how dare you disagree? How dare you? That is not a sanctioned disagreement, okay? So now you have to fall back in line and you have to start calling, women this and that, and you have to say that trans people should be getting the free surgeries and be able to play in professional sports. And if you don't, you're not really on the left. And in fact, Cenk, I get this argument all the time. You have the biggest left-wing network, so you have a responsibility to agree with us. But what the fuck does that mean? I don't have a responsibility to agree with you. No, I have a responsibility to represent my audience. I have a responsibility to represent the left in an accurate way and to represent Democrats in an accurate way. I don't have a responsibility to take the most extreme positions because somebody decided that they, having not voted on it at all, representing the most tiny sliver of Democratic voters, says, no, that is the left-wing position. Well, when you say that, and you shut off debate, well, then you're doing a massive disservice to the left, not to the right. So look, at any time you go on Young Turks, you'll see disagreement all the time. There's nothing wrong with disagreement. There's something wrong with saying that if you don't have the most extreme position, that you're not really on the left and you're a right-wing grifter and blah, 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 blah.